Did you know that most vitamin D3 supplements come from sheep's wool? I'm Kat, founder of Ritual. We're making traceability the new standard for the supplement industry. When I was pregnant, I couldn't find a multivitamin I could trust, so I created my own. Ours is made traceable, third-party tested, and clean label project certified. Oh, and our vitamin D3, it comes from sustainably harvested lichen from England, not sheep. Trace for yourself with 25% off at ritual.com/podcast.
When we started writing our thoughts down on paper, it opened up endless possibilities. Ideas could grow beyond the borders of the mind, and it changed the world. Somewhere along the way, we lost touch with paper, distracted by devices made for every purpose except thinking and focus. On edge, waiting for the next notification. But what if new technology didn't pull us away from paper, but brought us closer to it? Listen. That's not paper. It's the sound of the new Remarkable Paper Pro, rewriting the future. A paper tablet with a true color ink display, gentle reading light, and unheard of tactility, with digital features for taking notes, thinking, and organizing, without any distractions. Paper is about to change the world again. Get your paper tablet at remarkable.com today.
Hey guys, welcome to the Cloud Crew podcast. We're gonna getting everything set up still, but
You didn't see that shit, did you?
oh, I seen you almost set yourself on fire with the torch, dropping
No,
it onto
I'm
the
not
silicone.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I seen you do
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you. That's not even what I was worried about. Because I knew I could keep it from burning the silicone. Because it was only there for like a split second, right? What I was scared of was me dropping on this fucking mouse pad again. Look at what the kitty came in here and did. She came in here and just laid the fuck down, bro.
Definitely did. You realized it was time to chill out, buddy. Now we're gonna be going over a few different NBA games, going back to the 23rd, all the way up until today. There were a few things that happened that we want to go over. One of the main ones I want to bring up is the Warriors game. The Warriors on the 23rd.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
I don't know what happened, but this man just
no. Punched a torch and spilled a cup with the punched torch.
Oh.
Tell right there.
But
It's okay. I'm pulling up the
the
23rd
Warriors
stats.
game, guys.
It was 140-104. Warriors beat the Trailblazers.
During the game, though, itself, Buddy Hield actually performed really well
22 points.
and only playing 15 minutes.
5 rebounds, 1 assist.
So, like, big shout out to Buddy Hield, man. I mean, like, you stepped up, filling the shoes of old Klay Thompson, doing better than what he was. And I did say better at this moment.
Oh yeah,
In his
right
career.
now for sure.
Buddy Hield is definitely playing better than Klay Thompson.
I mean, like this game and Clay's most recent game are like similar stats. I think Clay dropped 22 in his most recent game.
Yeah, but Klay
But,
played
like,
longer.
Clay is not only a player who's played the game longer, he's a player who's expected to do way better because the caliber of player Klay Thompson is. His name holds a weight. It's always held a weight in the league. He's supposed to be the top of the line 3-point shooter, but right now he's like
Mid.
Kyle Lowry.
Hey, don't you ever don't diss Kyle Lowry. I like Kyle Lowry. Well, prime
For
Kyle
everything,
Lowry.
but
prime
shooting.
Kyle Lowry, not current Kyle. But I'll also say huge shout
Really,
out
for
to,
this being a
Wiggins,
blowout
man,
game, for this being such a big blowout, nobody scored big
because
numbers.
they played together. It was a team thing, bro. I mean, dude,
Curry
you
had
ain't
10
gonna have
assists.
Wiggins out here dropping 20 if you have one guy carrying. Because no offense, Wiggins never gonna be the prime scorer.
They really kind of, 10 assists, 9 rebounds from Curry. He was literally a rebound off a triple-double.
Yeah, but Curry also has 17. My man be shooting too.
Yeah, but he attributed to 20 minimum more points off of those 17.
Definitely.
But, like, some of these could have been 3, so that's why I say 20 minimum.
Yeah, I mean,
so he
but
probably contributed
You
to,
gotta
like,
think they're
50
still
points
working
in
in
this
a
game.
lot of their new players too. They did make a few moves, and you got a few changes to like the
I don't even know
starting
who he
lineup.
is.
And who?
Trace Jackson Davis.
You don't know Davis? Davis is one of the guys that they had on their bench for a while. I'm pretty sure.
I thought his name was Gus for a second.
Gus. Are you
It's
talking about Gary
Gu-
Payton?
No, it's just Gooey Santos.
Oh, I seen your finger pointing over there, and bro, I was about
Gary
to say,
Payton's
dude.
right above him,
Oh,
but
okay.
Gooey Santos. I don't know who the fuck that is.
No,
either,
I
bro.
don't know who no Gooey Santos is. I want to be honest with you. I have no idea. Now, Gary Payton, I know. Kevin Looney,
Yeah,
I know.
Gary
Moody,
Payton's like-
I know. Buddy Hield,
Who's Lindy Walters?
I don't know. Hey, he dropped 8 points.
Who are you, buddy?
What a no name. He scored as much as Draymond.
I
Get him off
underst-
my screen.
I
Get him off my screen. I
understand
don't even
why-
want to look at him anymore.
I
No,
understand
no.
why
He
no
pulled
one
him
knows
up,
you.
bro, and the first thing I seen, it just, no.
DeAndre Ayton bust.
He had it.
bust,
No,
bust.
DeAndre Ayton had a double-double, though. He's not a main scorer, bro. DeAndre Ayton not a scorer. He a rebounder, and he give
Nobody
you 10.
is.
He a putback.
Nobody
Scoot.
is.
Look at Scoot, bro.
Scoot gave us.
Scoot 22. He a young player. He a
Yeah,
young
but
player. He
like-
ain't carrying the team.
That's a 36-point
If
loss.
Scoot
though.
Henderson could be a great role player for a team.
Who's their starting guard? He's supposed to be carrying. Who are you?
Who? Simmons?
Yeah.
Simmons is mid.
One of their two starting
I like
guards
Scoot
should
Henderson
be-
more than I do him.
Their sixth-man spot shouldn't be their leading scorer.
I'm just saying, like Scoot Henderson. The last year I thought started for him sometimes. Didn't
He
he?
probably did. That sounds
Okay,
right.
Okay. Now, I want to also say, bro, did you see the Lonzo and Zach LaVine law?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that was
I think
fire.
I told you about it.
That's right. No. You're who kind of showed me that. We ended up looking it up, and no. It was a beautiful lob, guys. Listen, if Lonzo can keep feeding the ball to Zach LaVine like
Zach
that,
Levine had 27 points in this game.
I like that play. I like this type of play style.
They played
with them
Giddy for 30 fucking minutes.
because Josh Giddey is actually like
Yeah, 14 points.
he's who they brought in to replace Lonzo. They brought a guy to push the ball down the court, and that's kind of what
They
Giddey
have him
did.
playing the fucking two guard though.
2 guard, 1 guard, switching with Kobe White. Kobe White also runs 1 and 2.
I can understand Kobe White running one guard, but
Yeah.
Giddy's role in this game, at least starting wise, was to shoot the ball.
No, as I said, they literally brought him in to replace Lonzo to move the ball up. Like they brought him in.
How many
for
shots
play
did he
making,
take?
so.
That's a good question. That's. I
Are you talking about the Giddler?
yeah. Cause
Oh,
like that matters.
Click on
but
his head.
It's just gonna take me to his
Oh,
Google search.
wow.
I don't have the ESPN stats up right now.
I'm just gonna tell you that I don't like Giddey. Like Bulls could be a great team if they maybe get another guy in or kind of develop a little bit more, but don't get rid of.
He
Giddey,
shot
man.
less than 50%.
I don't like Giddey. Well, I mean league average for like
and he took
true
11
shooting.
field goals.
He
He only
did.
took 1 3 and missed it. Kobe White took 5 threes and missed all fucking
Well,
5.
that's Kobe White for you. He is like literally Derek White. Weird comparison, but true. Like he's someone that they brought on the court to throw the ball up, which is retarded.
There's a bunch of games going on right now. The Phoenix Suns in LA are about to start playing.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know, but we might turn that on after this
Give a
episode.
prediction. I'm down. I'm down to let it.
Probably Phoenix, just because they're more well-rounded right now.
I'm hoping Lakers do, just because they're my team.
I
just like LeBron.
I understand why you are. I just don't think they.
Hey man. I'll tell you what. If the Lakers win,
I'd take a
buy
dab
you a card.
But what?
we'll buy you a card if the Phoenix win.
Okay.
If the Lakers win, you have to make the clips for TikTok for a week.
Oh God. That sounds horrible.
Your bet. Take it or leave it.
I
I think it's pretty even. I think it's a pretty fair bet.
I guess it's fair.
Up to you, man. Up to you. Now,
Yeah, I can't just not.
I like seeing Zach LaVine healthy on the Bulls, though. I like seeing him play. He gets to shine a little bit more now since DeRozan's gone. I knew that they were button heads. But
Yeah, he put up 27 points this game, but he was still a minus 15.
I think that's just because of how well the other team was doing. Because like they actually did shoot very well. I mean, Brandon Ingram was 3 for 5 for 3. That's really good. I mean,
3 points.
what was that?
Brandon Ingram had 33 points.
Oh, dude, and Brandon Ingram's a player that the Lakers let go. That if they would have just let him stay there and develop, he would have been great.
Yeah, absolutely.
He would have been great.
He most definitely.
They could have kept Lonzo and him, let them develop around LeBron, and while we had got AD, bro, there could have been so much, bro. We could have set that up real nicely.
I agree.
It would have been amazing right now. Like I'm telling you, they'd have a chip. They'd have at least one more chip.
I mean, probably. They probably would.
Just because I think like a lot of their flaw, like for the Lakers, is one depth in shooting, and Brandon Ingram right now solves both those.
Yeah,
as a player.
He really does. He would solve most of the Lakers' problems, but the Pelicans would probably ask for a lot for him, and the Lakers wouldn't give it up.
Give him Rue.
They would probably ask for Reeves.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, how Reeves is performing, give me Ingram for Reeves.
It would probably
give me Brandon Ingram's for Reeves. I'm taking that deal any day.
Now that you
and know what, we can run Ingram at the 2 because he runs the 2. Ingram can run the 2 and has ran the 2.
Now that you brought it
now
up,
we're running the big
performance. I'd probably, if I was the Pelicans GM, I'd be greedy. I'd say Rue and Reeves or no.
Nah, you can't. Nah, because no offense.
Because right now Reeves is looking like a liability.
Yeah, no. That's still not the case. It's still early. Everybody knows Austin Reeves still has potential. It's whether or not that you can bring it out. You know, that's how it works. Same thing for Rue. Rue is a player with potential, but bringing it out. So what we would probably end up doing, we'd probably end up giving one or the other, and then maybe some other bullshit name, maybe a pick, something, and get that deal going, and also to even out kind of salary cap as well. I feel like Ingram's gonna be worth more than Reeves. No offense.
He is.
Like money-wise.
That's why I said that they'd probably ask for like Rue too.
Well, no, I don't think that they would take both him and Rue. I definitely agree that there should be another player.
They just tend to take young talent.
But if you're taking two higher, but two higher potential young talent players is crazy to take, you know, especially for one team. Because then think of who else do they really have developing right now, young. Not
in New Orleans.
No. I'm on the Lakers. Because we got Hayes. I mean, he's okay. He's kind of mid. I'm not gonna cap.
Bronny.
I'm talking about real development. No offense, Bronny. You did great in your 17-point game, but you still got so much to develop. And if your issue is like your mentality, that's still something you have to develop. That is a huge thing. There are tons of athletes that are great performers and just can't perform under pressure.
A lot of them, honestly.
No offense, that's some of your better star players with no rings because they can't perform under pressure.
Like Chris Paul when he was on the Suns.
Speaking of Chris Paul, didn't the Spurs play?
Yeah, they lost.
That's not. I kind of expected that. The Spurs aren't nothing special.
Fucking Klay put up 22 points.
Oh.
Luka put up 28 points.
I mean, but Klay had a game that he's expected to have. He shot 6 for 10 for 3. You know, that's an expected Klay game.
Someone they tweeted out that it was a Mavs record. Like, I don't give a fuck if it was a Mavs record. If it was a league record, that'd be cool. It's a Mavs record.
Klay has in the past had league records, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still has the 3-point made record. But
actually, for in a game, 3-point.
Pretty sure it's 13, and I'm pretty sure it's Klay.
Actually,
and I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before, and I'm pretty sure it's still Klay.
Is it Klay? Is it still Klay? Because for some reason I feel like Steph Curry's got
14 by Klay Thompson.
Oh, it's 14. Okay. Maybe it was Steph with 13 behind him.
They were tied, and then I think Steph.
Yeah.
I mean, Klay did a 14 3-point game.
Yeah, he said, "La fuck you, give me my time."
And it was against the Bulls in 2018.
No. I heard talks or just some bullshit on TikTok earlier about somebody saying that Curry going to the Bulls. And I know we talked about it as well previously.
I mean,
And man, it's like, no offense, as much as we mentioned that it would be awesome to see, it's just I don't think it's possible. A lot of things like that I don't think are possible, like Chris Paul getting a ring. So
I think Curry going to the Bulls is more possible than Chris Paul getting a ring.
that, oh yeah, 100%. But
But no, Curry's talked about it before. If he goes to another team, he wants to go to the Hornets. It's his hometown.
I mean, I could see him and LaMelo playing out fine, like nice.
If LaMelo will play the 2 guard, yeah.
No,
'Cause
no.
Steph won't.
Steph will play 2 guard. I think he could. I think Steph could come in.
he would.
Because Steph's a better shooter, bro. Especially, like, think of, like, we're talking about, like, late career Steph. Like, he's about to retire. Like, he's officially about to. He's probably going to be like, okay, let me be your corner shooter for a while.
I mean,
Let me be
maybe,
your
but
corner
Steph's literal entire, like, 20-year development, or however long that is going to
Do
be.
you know
at
how
that
long
point has
a
been.
player like Steph Curry could play in the league if he play the catch and shoot?
Yeah, but, like, you also got to, like, take a step into his head. He has led team forever. If you just take that from him, he's gonna feel like something's missing, and
That's
then his
happened to
groove's
several
gonna
players.
Fuck off.
No
super
offense,
bad.
that is how like 95% of like superstars end their legacy. No offense, look at Shaq. Shaq was a prime example, bro. As he went on, he played with other stars. He started to get washed. And Shaq's one of the most dominant centers of all time. Probably, arguably, one of the top 2 highest or the highest, you know, depending on how you see the game.
I really don't see anybody who contests with him, to be honest.
I mean, center-wise, there is. I mean, I would put Hakeem
There's
up there.
nobody physicality-wise that would ever touch Shaq's legacy. He would body Hakeem. He would make Hakeem look like a retard on the court.
They played.
And
Hakeem played. Hakeem also locked him up several times, too.
locking him up on the perimeter is one thing, but
no,
if it's
I'm
like,
talking about swatting. Like, Hakeem blocked the shit out of Shaq.
If you take,
Yao Ming's did it a few times.
Yao Ming was just
There was-
significantly larger than Shaq. It was
No,
just,
but that's what I'm saying. Is like there are people that like could compete with Shaq.
and
just
that
think,
was
like,
also a weird time in Shaq's career.
okay. So what's your top 5 all time center list right now?
Not that
Top
many.
3 if you can. Top 3 then.
Shaq, Hakeem. I don't know who I'd put in the third. The third is dicey. I feel like so many different people could play in that third position just because there's a lot of centers.
Do you know how many people are gonna disagree with you already?
I don't care.
No. I'm just saying because I see what you're talking about.
I don't
And-
have Hakeem
but
over
I
him.
also
Hakeem
know-
played in a horrible league.
Hakeem.
I guess it wasn't a horrible league. It was
Hakeem
just
played during Jordan's era, bro.
Yeah, but Jordan's era still wasn't this era. I compare everything to current era.
But he
I guess.
also played some newer era, dude. Hakeem did play.
Yeah, he played in like Kobe's era, but newer era would imply now, and
That's
he
what I'm
did
saying.
not play now.
Hakeem played against like some of the best players of all time.
Yeah.
He's known as
Yeah,
the best defensive player of all time.
Yeah, most of the players, and it's because of eras and stuff. Most players from the 90s would get dominated now. It's just because we breed a different type of player
even today, dude. His shake, bro. Players today go learn it, dude. LeBron, dude, that's who he went to learn his.
Yeah,
post
because fundamental stuff, but like
'Cause
physicality wise, it's just different now.
fundamentally, he would like that's how he would own the court. That's how he did back in the day.
Yeah,
Hakeem
he'd
was a
probably
player-
get injured. He'd probably get injured by some of these bigger bodies, just because. Who?
Who?
Bro, I'm
Who is bullying Hakeem?
not
Olajuwon
bullying.
right now in the
I'm not
league?
saying he'd be bullied.
Who's bodying him then?
If you
in the
put,
league right
if you
now?
put him, I'm not saying Embiid's more skilled than him, but his body is so much more dense and muscly than Hakeem's ever was that he
Hakeem
would not
probably
go
lifts
through.
lifted more. I guarantee you.
I mean, I could probably Google
That's
it.
something I would like to actually know because Hakeem was a strong motherfucker, and Hakeem the Dream was
255.
no
His
fucking
max
around.
bench was 255.
You said 255.
Yep.
That's fire. That is actually fire. That's 255. Fucking solid for a fucking bench.
You can't really find info relating to it, but the strongest in the league are considered to rep about 315, but no one has like just went up to Embiid in the gym and just looked at his weight
and just been like
maxed it out on him and stuff because like who's just gonna walk up on
no,
Joel Embiid?
I'm telling you, I don't think Joel Embiid is bullying Hakeem at all. Because no offense, Hakeem battled and was able to like put up and slow down Shaq. He was able to put up and slow down Jordan coming at the rim. Like Hakeem stopped people down low. Hakeem was known for stopping people down low. He legitimately went crazy. I think if bro would have actually like put a lot more time into his career, actually like took the time, beef up, bro. Oh, he could have been crazier than what he was. I think a lot of people forget about how good Hakeem was. Now, I think the one that people are gonna say you missed out on is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think it's just because of the scoring, mainly, for the record. I don't think Kareem would do too well in this era.
Nah, he would actually
basically
just be bullied.
Giannis.
I don't even think he would be as good as Giannis, to be real.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Their play
I think he'd be like
similar.
Yeah,
down low,
I just don't think he's
fun.
as physical as Giannis. Like he's just smaller than Giannis, like muscle mass wise. So he wouldn't be able to do the things Giannis would do. If he would try to do that, he would bounce off of today's NBA players. Yeah. He would try to do that to Giannis, and then he would like bouncy ball backwards to the 3-point line.
I believe it. And dude, that's another thing I also liked about Hakeem. He occasionally was the type, like, bro, he'd be hitting corner threes.
Yeah.
Middies. Turn around post fake in your mouth. Like Dirk style type shit.
Yeah.
And that was, don't get me wrong, I believe he was doing it before Dirk. I think he was doing it before Dirk.
Too.
But I think Dirk, he added the kick and, like, he basically took Kobe's kick and, like, threw that shit in there.
Dirk perfected it. Because Dirk could do it from anywhere on the court, at any time, at any point during the game, no matter who was guarding him, no matter what situation he was in.
Dirk's a great player for power forward. Arguably, he's probably top 5 easily.
He's literally, like, he's the blueprint teams probably want you to model your power forwards after.
Yeah, no, okay.
Like, whenever you're building,
for sure.
Whenever you're building your roster and, like, you're setting up your training regime for these rookies, they probably model a lot of shit after Dirk.
Porzingis is modeled after him. And he doesn't play as well as
Porzingis is a weird case because he literally played with him. That was his mentor, so it's different with Porzingis. Porzingis literally got trained by Dirk, so like his dark tendencies are because Dirk told him to have dark tendencies.
Yeah, sad thing is Dirk still like Luka more,
and that's just because Luka's done more for the Mavericks.
Bro,
Dirk left. I mean,
Luka
Porzingis left.
Sweating his nuts off for the Mavs for no reason,
and he would do that for any team. He don't give a fuck what team he's on.
Bro.
It doesn't matter if he was on the Mavericks. It doesn't matter if he was on the Raptors. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about what organization he plays for. He just happened to get drafted to that one. He's not there for the Mavs culture. None of that. He's there to play basketball. He's there because
100%.
they're who's giving him the money to play it right now.
The Lakers have mentioned like wanting to take up Luka. I offered him a fat bag after LeBron retires. You think Luka would take it?
I would.
No offense. I think they could get him the bag, but I don't want them to play him like they did LeBron and have him waste part of his career. Bro.
They'd
have to. Know what, bro? I would love to see a Luka AD combo. Bring Ka and Luka. Run it up with AD then.
Yeah. I think after Bron retires, AD is probably just gonna fall off. I don't have high hopes for him for some reason after Bron retires.
I think he's playing better this year.
I think he is, but I'm not his injury-prone scaleness has me so scared. I feel like he's gonna get injured at some point in this season.
If he stays healthy this season, we see a different side of AD that we like. It's gonna be well built. The AD that we expected. The problem is the well built AD that we expected in the league in today's era. I don't think is still enough.
It's not
because no offense, we see two stars struggle consistently, even when they both perform. what's
It's not
gonna
a
be the
it's not a 2-star league anymore.
No, it's really not. You at least have to have 2 stars and a well-fit role player.
No, that's not even. It was proven last year that that's not even the formula. It's having just a full team of solid role players and 1-star player. The Boston Celtics proved that shit. The literal only that's all.
No, there's multiple star players on that team.
They're star role players. Like Drew Holiday, great role player. Literally the greatest role player in my opinion.
No, definitely.
And he's one of the stars of his team.
Rings.
Yeah.
Bro
He's
knows
the
his
star
position and
of
plays
this
his
team,
position well.
but he's literally a role player. He's the definition of a role player. Like if you look at Drew Holiday's game, you watch him play. He starts on the team, player though.
But that's not how you have Jaylen Brown. He's not out role player material.
I don't like him enough to call him a star. I'm just biased against Jaylen Brown.
He definitely is not comparable to some of the higher stars, like a Steph Curry, like a LeBron James, like a Giannis Antetokounmpo. But I will say Jaylen Brown is the type of player that I would compare to like Kyrie Irving, you know, those people that are known for having the dog in them at the times needed.
Maybe if you give it a few more years, and I might give him a comparison like that. But not yet.
I think Drew Holiday is a little underrated for a lot of things. As I said, he has 2 rings. No offense.
I don't think he is anymore. I think he was last season, but I think everybody understands now.
No, I don't think so. And I also believe that Porzingis
because the Celtics don't win the championship last year without him. Without Drew, they would have lost.
No, yeah, without Drew, without Porzingis,
they didn't really have Porzingis for most of that shit.
When he
played
flawlessly.
Yeah, but
every time he
played
flawlessly
without him. Like they only would have lost the first game without him.
No, but that can mess up momentum and a bunch of other things. Basketball, if one game.
If you want jazz music, go to New Orleans. Bagels, New York. And for psychics, think California Psychics. You want the best, you go to the best. At California Psychics, home of free spirits and open minds, we know better than anyone what makes a good psychic. That's why we guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
We've seen the impact we make when we stand together. So let's stand with candidates who represent us in Washington, D.C. Sherrod Brown always stands up for the well-being of our community, capping the price of insulin and cracking down on predatory landlords jacking up rents in black neighborhoods. Black power is in our votes. Let's use it today. Vote now to re-elect Senator Sherrod Brown.
Paid for by Ask Me People, askmepeople.org, which is responsible for the content of this act, not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.
If you're a facilities manager at a warehouse and your HVAC system goes down, it can turn up the heat, literally. But don't sweat it, Grainger has you covered. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products for all your operations, including warehouse HVAC maintenance. And even better, they offer access to experts and fast delivery, so you and your warehouse can both keep your cool. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
That series would have went differently. It could have been different for the entire series. Because you have mentality that has to go into effect, as well as momentum.
I don't know. The Celtics just had every advantage that season.
No, their advantage was Kyrie's mental state, because he was too fucking in his shit to play at the Celtics. That's what I didn't understand. Kyrie choking up. That's not like him. It shouldn't have been like him.
I'm not surprised at all. I saw it all throughout the playoffs. Like, he would have very good games, and then he would have these random, like, games where he would just do nothing. Then he would come back the next game and do something again.
In the actual playoffs, he played beautifully.
I
don't think there was one game that I would really say that he had a bad game on during the playoffs until it got to the finals. Because all the games that I watched Kyrie play were beautiful games, man. I mean, it's either he was doing his thing out there on the court, shooting the ball, getting the attention off of Luka, so Luka can hit his shots. Getting in the ball to certain players.
In this game versus Chicago, he only had 11 points.
11 points?
2 turnovers.
2 turnovers is great, because that's not out a lot. He had a block he picked up on defense.
Yeah, I believe they lost this game. Yeah, they lost this game. This is one of the games that he underperformed, and it caused them to lose.
To who?
Chicago.
The Bulls?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Excuse me real quick.
Right here.
Move on real quick. I can't see. Okay, so
He had 11 points, 2 turnovers.
he had 11
They barely
points.
lose.
How many shots did he shoot?
I don't even know if it tells you. Yeah, it does. Hold on. Field goals attempted 13. Field goals made 3.
He was
went
3 for 13.
He was the problem.
3-pointers attempted. It says he was 3 for 4.
He was 3 for
from
4 on the 3-point range, but he should have stopped
that's
taking
good shooting
minis
for
completely. After he missed
That's maybe
10,
well. That means that he only made 3-pointers. Yeah, because he made three shots.
not-
Period. Because he was 3 for 10 the entire game. He only made
he
3
had
for
11
4.
points. Did he shoot free throws?
Yeah, he shot free throws.
I was wondering where those 2 extra points came from because I was like 9 points from 3. So where the fuck are those 2 points coming from?
Probably what happened that game is he had a bad start, ended up finishing strong.
And what is this? He has 6 points in this game.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kyrie.
Whatever this game is, he did horrible. He had 6 points in this game.
6 points. Oh no! See, I did not see these games. Is that against Chicago again?
I
Bro,
guess.
did he get trashed on in Chicago?
I guess. I don't know.
Kyrie,
Anyways,
let me find out that when I'm not paying attention, you're over here washed.
I guess he could have just like not played much that game or something. But
Did you see the minutes? Maybe.
It's not that important. It was just he did
nah,
bad
nah.
those games.
But
They
see,
made the
that's
finals.
Most of the game, all the games I seen, I like. He had good stats on. Because anytime I looked, normally they were in the 20s.
He was just getting weirdly inconsistent as the playoffs went on. At the very beginning, he was doing great, and then in the middle, he did a little worse, but still doing good. You know, still doing star numbers. And then at the end, Klay Thompson.
No.
He was putting up Klay Thompson numbers in that last game.
No.
He literally
He did not hit 0. He was not 0 for anything. That I don't believe.
Kyrie, what was his final?
Because I know in the finals, he did underperform multiple games in the finals. Because anytime he played at the Celtics' court is when he played bad. When he played at the Mavs, he actually played either decent or good.
It doesn't even tell me where they played, unfortunately. Hold on.
Home or away? Does it not say home or away?
I don't think so. Okay. It just says Dallas versus Boston. This is StatMuse. Hold on.
Okay.
His turnovers were never exceedingly bad.
No.
They were never.
Well, no, because I mean, he has good handles.
He literally
though.
only had 1+ game in the finals. 1.
No, but that could also be due to like being in and your rest of your team being bad as well.
And the 1+
but
game he
okay,
had was a very
where's the
game
that you said that he went bad? Cause I know he had a few mid games, like the 12 and 16.
12 and 16 point game.
Those are still not bad games.
Yeah, they really are. When he attempted 19 field goals and 18 field goals, and
nobody
only
else
scored
is shooting
12
though.
points.
But if nobody else is shooting, you gonna rather have a
Tell
player?
Luka to start fucking shooting because he was.
Look at the game. That game.
He was also 0 for 5 from 3 and 0 for 3 from 3.
Go look at that exact game, and I guarantee Luka also has hella shots because nobody else shoots on the Mavs during the playoffs besides him and Luka. So that's a fact.
So he missed 8 straight 3-pointers through 2 games. So he didn't make a 3-pointer until game 3.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. That's still not Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson 0 for 9, 0 for 10. They're like multiple games now. Don't hate Kyrie like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right now, I do hate Kyrie.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
crazy.
Unless he
crazy.
has a complete rebirth this
blasphemy.
season
Blasphemy.
and wins the playoff. I mean,
Blasphemy.
finals. I'm gonna hate on Kyrie until he
I
does
can't.
that.
Nope.
I never liked him that much to begin with.
I
when he was on Cleveland, I thought he was a good player, but I never once would tune in to watch Kyrie Irving. And then whenever he went to Boston, I never once turned on a Boston game to watch.
Kyrie on Boston was weird.
And then whenever he was on the Nets,
well
I turned it on to watch KD. And then I just have never turned on a Mavs game. Like, I don't give a fuck. Other than the playoffs.
I'm about to say, that's a lie. We've definitely
and that's
turned on
because it was
Mavs
the playoffs.
No, but even before the playoffs.
You might have.
No,
but I probably suggested it simply because there was nothing else to watch.
I was about to say, you definitely have.
But
no, you can't talk about Klay saying that Klay and Kyrie are the same.
those are two different players, and they've played two different
all
roles
I
the
said was
entire-
that he had a Klay Thompson game. That's all I said.
He's never had a Klay Thompson.
0-5 from 3-point. That is a Klay Thompson
0-5
game.
is not. No, a Klay Thompson
should've
is
stopped.
0-9 and 0-10. 0-5, if you look, Steph Curry has had 0-5 games.
Yeah, but
In
this
clutch
type-
moments.
In this type of game where you're also...
So now you're saying that, like,
He's
for a
also
player of that
6 for
caliber,
19
now you're saying
at
that
the exact same
somebody like
time?
Steph Curry is Klay Thompson level right now.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a completely different beast because...
That's what I'm
Kyrie
saying.
Irving
Like,
isn't...
0-5?
Kyrie Irving hasn't made the most three-pointers in NBA history, so it's a completely different beast with Stephen Curry.
How?
He's just incomparable at this point.
How is that? Because now you're
Because
taking
he's-
one. No.
Because-
You just said that he
Kyrie
had Klay
Irving-
tendencies because he shot like Klay, but that means that like at that game, Steph Curry shot like Klay.
We're going to see what Steph Curry's worst shooting three-point game was. This was his lowest...
His worst percentage shooting, or is it worse?
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to figure... It's hard to find stat websites that track these specific
yeah, I was about to say
things.
no. Bro.
Like, to find
we might
these
have to get
specific
back
things,
to
we
y'all on some of
actually
these.
dig a little bit.
We might do some off research for some of these because not gonna lie.
Like, some of these things you really have to dig for.
Because you're gonna see some Wikipedia bullshit and it's gonna be rough. But but like that's what I'm saying is like you can't take one game and say they have the tendencies.
Oh,
the
wait.
tendencies
That's
is
why it's not
Klay
getting
Thompson.
me.
Like Klay Thompson has proven 0 for 9, 0 for 10, and 0 for 9 again in multiple times within the same like 82 games. Like within an 82 game span, he's easily
Wait,
hit.
say that again?
Klay Thompson, within an 82 game span, has easily hit at least 2 or 3 0 for 9 or 0 for 10 games for 3.
Maybe
Because I know he's hit an 0
last
for
season.
10, I know he's hit an 0 for 9, and I think he's hit another 0 for 9. Like he's hit 2 0 for 9s that I remember. Or in an 0 for 10.
I think one of them happened in the postseason, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
count towards regular season stats.
Well,
at
no,
all.
I'm just talking
But-
about in that many games that he's played. Like in the
But-
last 82 games that he's played of an NBA caliber
last
game.
82 games.
Even considering like look at preseason isn't even.
I'm trying to recall his games from last season. I'm just trying. That's why I was like just repeating things, is because I was sitting there like trying to think.
I just
was
thought
like,
maybe you were stoned and just kind of like
no. I was like,
because I was talking my bad.
no, I was trying to figure out like. I was trying to recall Klay's last 82 games. Like I was trying to really like decipher in my head Klay's
you just
last
like
82
all
games.
82.
I was just trying to remember like his worst ones.
Oh yeah. No, definitely the 0 for 10 for sure. Both the 0 for 9s. I think he's had one that was like 1 or 2 for 16, something like that. But no, Kyrie, even on like that worst game that he had 0 for 5, he still scored, right? Klay has had multiple games where he hasn't scored sometimes.
Really surprisingly.
Yep.
What the fuck? This is not the stat that it said it was. Hold
What are
on.
you talking about?
This clearly says his worst games, right? It just showed me his very first game with Dallas because why not?
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's why I said these things have to be looked up, bro.
But no,
A lot of this looks
honestly,
rough.
22 points for Klay might fall into like one of his lower scored games. Because he's had a lot of higher scored games, so that might fall into the lower scored
22
games.
points?
Yeah, because he's had like 40 points, 35 points, 32 points, 37 points.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
he's had
the
those a lot of
occasional-
times.
The occasional ups, but Klay Thompson is a consistent 20-point scorer, just like kind of how Kyrie is in a way.
This is also just his points per game every season.
But-
so right now his average is 22. This is because he's played one game.
But Klay,
And-
you also got to think another thing is a lot of his shots. That's that
We're
he
looking for
has had
23,
rough
20
games with. He's had open shots.
Hold
in
on.
fucking days.
Hold on.
Open shots.
His 23-24 season is what we're considering his worst season, right?
Huh? It's one of them. Yeah.
It's not even top fucking 5 apparently.
What?
Every year above this one, he did worse. And okay,
What do you mean
it's
every year he did? No, points per a game he did worse that season.
literally like this. He did.
It depends on
17
how you define.
This
How are you
is
defining
every,
worse?
This does every stat. This
no,
takes
but
every
what
stat
are you? How are
and
you?
takes them.
How is it saying that it's worse? Because I don't.
His plus minus is probably.
Oh, okay. So that I don't agree with that either.
It's his whole season plus minus though.
Yeah, no.
And he was minus 130 this season. What season was this?
And it's trying to.
This was 20. This was his Draft season. He was that would make sense. That would be his literal worst season. That's his draft season.
I don't.
That makes sense for it to be his third worst season ever.
What's his shooting percentage?
What's his shooting percentage on his
What's his
third?
shooting
44.
44.
But he's never really had a bad season shooting wise. Like if you look at all of these are literally statistically his worst seasons. He's never had a bad shooting percentage ever.
40's. Yeah,
That's bad for
no,
him.
40 for field goals. Rough. You need to be shooting if you're a starter around 50%. Or more.
What? I think
For a
this
good
is 2011, 41%.
Now for three,
I don't think he was
anything
a
above
starter at this
33 is
point.
cool.
I don't think he started in 2011.
He probably did. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know.
Back then, they didn't
teams-
have a whole lot of.
They
Actual
didn't,
bullshit.
but they had that one guy that Curry replaced that they were running at shooting guard, but I
yeah,
can't
he
even
was
remember
pretty
his
ass.
name. But I feel like they would have kept him over Clay when starting just for at least his rookie season because
Probably.
he's still a question mark.
They probably looked at him and said, "Fuck him." He's
Because and Clay was a minus 130 this season, so I wouldn't be surprised if
Well, yeah, he was minus 130. But at the same time, he was doing good scoring. It looks like he was doing some decent stats.
He averaged he had 43 turnovers
In a whole season, that's not bad though. In a whole season,
That's
43. That's less. Yeah,
that's
that's
almost 50% of the season though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you get one turnover,
What the fuck happened
Every
here?
two games?
Hold on. What the
That's
fuck?
not bad.
What the fuck happened here?
What do
Look
you
at this. He had 43 this year, 103, 123, 120.
probably stop touching the ball. Like those aren't
140.
bad. You got to think. You're playing 80.
Okay,
82
his
games.
worst one, he did 157.
82 games in the season, man. Most people can average 1 to 2 turnovers a game, at least, at the minimum. And if you're actually touching the rock a lot, you're going to average more like 3, man.
That's strange. His worst season.
Look at Steph Curry's for turnovers. You'll see the same thing.
His worst season was his second year in the league. His worst season. Keep in mind, not his best season, but his worst season. His 12th worst season was in 2012.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah. The first way you worded that, my brain didn't want to work. Want to be honest?
This is a list of his worst seasons, right? The best one in this list is 2012. The worst season. This is the best one in the list of worst seasons, so it would be the worst season.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's still complicated.
It's complicated, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I never said it didn't make sense. I said I didn't understand it.
Oh no, I know. I was just, that's why I had to make sure it made sense, so I didn't feel like a retard if it didn't.
It's okay. I mean, like you could have just felt retarded for a little while.
No, I just
it would have been cool.
I had the opportunity to figure it out right then, though, and I probably wouldn't have remembered to figure it out later, and I would have been like, "Damn,
the Suns are up."
Damn.
Yeah, I looked up and it jumped by 20 points when you refreshed the page, and I said, that looks rough.
What the fuck's going on? Hold on. Bradley Beal,
Who's popping off?
4 for 5,
Ooh.
10 points.
2 for 3.
Kevin Durant is 1
3 for
3-point
4.
made, 3 for 4, 7 points. Booker has 10 points. 4
That's a
for
better
7.
game for Booker.
He's
though.
2 for 3 from the 3.
Better than what he's been doing. He's been playing bunch.
And they don't have any minuses on their team right now at all. Rui
Bruce
is a minus 15. Braun is a minus 15.
Braun
Braun is doing worse than Rui.
But Braun's probably trying to
Anthony
force
Davis is doing about as good as Rui.
About as good. It's not as good.
Austin
Reeves doing the same.
He's literally minus 1 less than Rui.
Yeah, Austin Reeves doing the same.
Austin Reeves is doing about what I expect from current season Austin Reeves so far.
Actually, no, 50% is not bad. This is okay, Austin Reeves.
Shooting 50%, 2 for 4. I'll give it to him, but most of his points are coming from this. Most of his points is a third of his points. He only has 6 points, I guess. That is fair.
I mean, it's still
fair.
It's first quarter.
No, it's second quarter. It's
just slow.
Yeah, no, they got slammed in the first quarter. They got fucked up.
Word. It looks like
what is the
cold spots all over.
They're just missing everything, bro. That's horrible.
D'Lo's trash. I hate D'Lo.
God damn, bro.
Bro, if I'm the Lakers, I hate D'Lo.
Kevin Durant,
Me not being the Lakers,
he
I hate
misses.
D'Lo. Everybody hates D'Lo. See that Hayes guy? That's the other guy that I think could use some development.
D'Angelo Ball turnover.
D'Angelo Ball.
I saw
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, I know.
Ball.
It's because I read Lost Ball and
yeah,
said
no, I looked over
Ball.
and you said D'Angelo Ball. I said, "Whoa, is that like? Do you mean LiAngelo Ball or like? Did you mean like?"
Unfortunately, he's a criminal, not in the league.
He likes children.
What?
Him and Diddy. If the Giddler strikes again.
Oh no. It's not looking too sweet and dandy for LA this game.
No. Hey, who knows? Maybe they'll stop being
yeah, maybe the 19 point difference
man.
will disappear.
Oh man. Hey man. I see another game that looks kind of rough.
This one was rough for whoever had to play it.
I was about to say, will you click on that for me? Because I want to see how
Chicago beat Milwaukee.
No, I want to look at the Knicks and the Pacers.
Because that's an expected turnout though. Pacers are a bad team.
Hey, did we ever see if they ended up losing or they did. They beat the Pistons, I remember. But I was right. Cade Cunningham did.
Cunningham had 28 points that game though.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
None of their starters had a plus in their
That's
plus
crazy.
minuses.
Sir?
Not a single one of them. I was just skipping over the Pacers.
No.
The Knicks.
Carl Anthony Town was 5 for 11 and 2 for 2 for 3.
Points.
Huh. Nice.
Josh Hart had 20.
Josh Hart was 1 for 6. Josh Hart was 1 for 6.
2 for 3 from 3. Okay, listen, man. You do this for me, Mikal, I'll fuck with you again. You keep doing this for me, Mikal, I'll fuck with you again. Go 8 for 12 from the field, I'll fuck with you again.
Did you say you're gonna fuck Mikal?
I said fuck with him again. You
almost stuttered.
No, I didn't. I slowed it down so I wouldn't stutter on that one specifically. I didn't stutter on any other ones. I was aware of that.
Thinking about it now. Now you think about all up in it.
Jalen Brunson, what'd you do for us? 26 points, 10 for 19, 3 for 5.
Yeah,
that's what he normally does. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good game, I guess.
That's what he normally does.
What the fuck is
who the fuck?
Cameron Payne? What'd you do, buddy?
No. I mean, 33% for a role player is not bad. But
yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, to come in and drop 7 points to a damn near blowout win is whatever, I guess.
You're not getting out.
Orlando stomped fucking Brooklyn. Philadelphia stomped Toronto. I lied to you. Toronto stomped Philadelphia. I'm slow.
I was about to say I wasn't. I was trying to like hand it to you, but like, did you hear my? Psst, psst?
I did.
I was gonna try to tell you to correct yourself before you sound like it just.
I just stared at it for a second. I was like, "Damn, that's not what happened." Wow. Did Embiid come back for this game? This was supposed to be his comeback game, right? Embiid. Did they rest him again?
Yeah, he was rock, man.
They rested both of them again.
Yeah, him and Paul George. They're getting fined.
Oh, they're probably getting disbanded as a team at this point.
What do you mean disbanded?
Bro, their fines are about to be so deep. They're resting both star players for multiple games. They're fucked, bro. The NBA's fuck Adam Silver's about to be fucking in there just bat.
They can't see the motion of you fake bending Adam Silver over, but
no, I'm not bending Adam Silver over. Adam Silver's bending them over. What the fuck?
Oh my bad, you said Adam Silver and then
he's gonna be in there. I said he's gonna be in there like.
Oh man, I'm just not hearing all of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe.
Bro's holding a tech deck. Kelly Oubre Jr. had 28 points though.
I don't want to take that no more.
I like Kelly Oubre Jr. I've always liked him as a player. He was on the Warriors for a while. I think that's whenever I started to like him.
Kelly Oubre's okay. I think he's kind of mid, but
he's a very mid player. I
see him like a Mikal Bridges style player.
Yeah.
Well, like a kind of a, but lesser. It all depends on how Mikal Bridges
he's
plays.
been in the league for longer, so like he's Mikal Bridges. If Mikal Bridges doesn't find consistency. Because that's Kelly Oubre's problem. He's just not consistent.
Yeah.
He can do this sometimes, give you 28 fucking points sometimes. Not all the time, though. If he could do it all the time, he'd be a way better fucking player.
Yeah, that's a lot of NBA players, though, are inconsistent. I mean, you have players like Embiid that drop 0 and you're a star player. It just makes no sense. James Harden, same thing, bro.
Embiid confuses the fuck out of me, bro. His entire play style is just a question mark. Whenever he...
Give it to me in the pen, I'm gonna put it in!
And then he misses.
Give it to me on the 3. I'm gonna throw it.
And then he throws it over the backboard.
Give it to me in somewhere. I'm gonna stick it in.
Then he turns it over.
In his ass.
Booty bumps it out. The Warriors are playing Utah right now.
Utah is trash.
Yeah, but they got Lauri Markkanen.
That's all they have. And Lauri's over here like, I should
He's
have went to
literally-
the Lakers.
He's literally competing with Steph points-wise. Like, Steph and him are, like, going head-to-head stats-wise. But, like...
Wait, whoa. Scroll back up for me. Who the has 24 points already? Buddy Hield again? Wait, how many
He's
minutes
6
he
for
has?
7.
How many minutes does he have right now? 14. So he's averaging 20 points on
Bench
15
numbers.
and 14 points a game.
He's 6 for 7 from 3 right
If he keeps doing this,
He's
if
9.
they play him,
his field goals are 9-11.
imagine they run him a full 30 minutes. Man drops 30 points.
He's probably playing the way he is, so he gets moved off the goddamn bench. Because who are they starting shooting guard over him? Andrew fucking Wiggins, 2 points.
Andrew Wiggins
2 points.
should move to the small forward.
2 points.
Take Jonathan Kuminga, move him to
Even
the
better.
power
He
forward.
He's the starting
Throw
shooting guard. He has
Draymond on
2
the center.
points and a turnover. Buddy Hield doesn't start, has 24 points and no turnovers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Warriors actually have a nice bench.
Who the
Having
fuck
Buddy
is
Hield,
Bowie
Gary
Santos,
Payton, and
man?
Kevin Looney on the bench. is pretty nice.
Buddy Hield's for sure gonna end up moving to the
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm talking.
There's no
That's
way
what I'm
he
saying.
gets-
Even if he gets rotated, either Andrew Wiggins or you take.
But I really do understand their approach. He put up 23 points while Steph didn't have to be in the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, it's an amazing thing right now. Kerr is running Buddy Hield's own offense when he's in the game. He's running
The Brandon
Steph's own
Brzezinski
offense
kid
when he's in the game.
Is mid.
I don't like him. They're trying to have him throw up shots for no
Lauri
reason.
Markkanen, 3 for 5, free throw, 1 for 3, 3-point, 3 for 12, field goal. Oh god.
Yeah. Look, how you gonna say Lauri Markkanen's competing? I look over
Because
he's 3 for 12.
Steph is 3 for 10 for field goal. So
And Steph's pretty washed right now. Apparently,
he's literally like competing with Steph to be the most
I ain't
watched
gonna
point guard on the
I ain't
team.
gonna lie. See, that looks like Kyrie Irving's finals performance.
Yeah, I feel like what's probably happening with Steph here though is he's probably as involved as Buddy Hield.
No, he's probably just trying to see. Like, they're probably just still trying to get Buddy Hield in, used to the thing, you know.
Like, hold on, where assists? Steph has 2.
Yeah.
Steph has rebounds. Steph has 3 turnovers. Damn, Steph, that's tough.
Nah. 3's not bad if you're actually the main ball handler. But I will say, for
2 for
him only
6,
being in for 20
3-point.
minutes, that is kind of rough. He should only have like 1 or 2.
And he only has 2 for 6 from 3. It's not what you expect from Steph.
But then look at Buddy Hield 6 for 7.
yeah, they're just probably.
I like how Buddy Hield came in saying like, I'm not the best shooter on my team no more, and then now he's out shooting stuff right now.
I guess that we would really have to watch it to see if Steph's actually like trying or not. But like,
Yeah, but
because I guarantee
I know,
Buddy's
he's
actually
not.
trying. But like, I don't know what.
oh my
Steph's
god, they
doing.
might not. They low key might just be like trying to guard Steph so much sometimes, or
And it's
somebody
just
else
leaving
and
Buddy Hield wide
Hield's
open, and he's banging
just dogging
6
him.
out of 7 threes.
Because
that
Buddy
he's
Hield
getting.
is a consistent wide open shooter. I'll be honest with you.
Bro.
You leave
gives
bro
that
open,
Kyle
he'll-
Korver vibes on
he'll
that
milk
corner. You throw him in a corner, he will hit it almost every time if he's open.
I know, and the Lakers could have had him multiple times and flopped it out.
But guess what they did instead?
Bronny,
Bronny and Dylan connect.
Dylan, did you say Dylan
I
Connect?
say
It's Dalton
Dalton?
Connect. Oh my god,
There's so many
you
names.
said
There's
Dylan.
so many names.
That's
man.
like the go Brandon.
Go Brandon. Yeah, no, it's Dalton. There's so many names, man.
They're definitely- Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm about to call it. I hope y'all have a wonderful penis.
That's crazy. Later, guys.
Yeah, something.
Do you feel like you're going through life clouded by doubt? Talk to California Psychics. Our trusted and accurate psychics are available 24/7. And we guarantee if it's not life-changing, it's free. Download the app or connect with us at CaliforniaPsychics.com. Right now, new customers get 80% off their first reading. Experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
Did you know that most vitamin D3 supplements come from sheep's wool? I'm Kat, founder of Ritual. We're making traceability the new standard for the supplement industry. When I was pregnant, I couldn't find a multivitamin I could trust, so I created my own. Ours is made traceable, third-party tested, and clean label project certified. Oh, and our vitamin D3, it comes from sustainably harvested lichen from England, not sheep. Trace for yourself with 25% off at ritual.com/podcast.
When we started writing our thoughts down on paper, it opened up endless possibilities. Ideas could grow beyond the borders of the mind, and it changed the world. Somewhere along the way, we lost touch with paper, distracted by devices made for every purpose except thinking and focus. On edge, waiting for the next notification. But what if new technology didn't pull us away from paper, but brought us closer to it? Listen. That's not paper. It's the sound of the new Remarkable Paper Pro, rewriting the future. A paper tablet with a true color ink display, gentle reading light, and unheard of tactility, with digital features for taking notes, thinking, and organizing, without any distractions. Paper is about to change the world again. Get your paper tablet at remarkable.com today.